living in a world of opulence and luxury, yet feeling trapped and powerless. Here is the story of Mouna Ayoub, a woman who spent 20 years in the golden cage of an Arab billionaire. From lavish parties to strict confinement, her life was a complex mix of extravagance and oppression. To see more intriguing stories like this, smash the like button and subscribe. Mouna Ayoub was born on February 27, 1957, in Kuwait. Is a Lebanese socialite and businesswoman who has lived a life that is both extraordinary and heartbreaking. Her marriage to Nasser Al-Rashid, a Saudi Arabian billionaire and advisor to King Fahd, was a journey marked by luxury, confinement, and ultimate liberation. Let's delve into her story and understand the complexities of her life. Mouna Ayoub was born into a Maronite Christian family in Kuwait. Her early life was marked by a mix of traditional values and modern aspirations. She was educated in French schools and developed a strong interest in fashion and culture. At the age of 18, she met her future husband, Nasser Al-Rashid, who was 20 years older and a successful businessman in Saudi Arabia. He was known for his wealth and influence, having advised several Saudi monarchs. Mouna's meeting with Nasser Al-Rashid was arranged by her family, who saw the marriage as a strategic alliance. Despite the significant age gap and cultural differences, Mouna was drawn to Nasser's wealth and status. The courtship was brief, and they married in 1978. Mouna converted to Islam to marry him, a decision that would later become a point of contention in her life. Mouna's conversion to Islam was a significant step in her life. She had to adopt the customs and practices of her new faith, which included wearing the hijab and following strict Islamic laws. This conversion was not just a personal choice but also a necessity for her marriage. It marked the beginning of her integration into Saudi Arabian society, a society vastly different from her own. Mouna's marriage to Nasser Al-Rashid was a grand affair, reflecting the wealth and status of her husband. She moved to Riyadh, where she was introduced to a life of luxury and opulence. However, this luxury came with a price. Mouna was forbidden from going to the cinema, forced to wear a veil, and even punished by the religious police for minor infractions. Her life was a stark contrast to her previous one in Paris. Mouna's life in Riyadh was a culture shock. She was not allowed to go out alone, attend parties, or mingle with anyone without her husband's permission. She recounts feeling like she was in a gilded cage where she was treated unjustly and felt powerless. Despite the luxury, she was isolated and lonely. Her husband's control over her life was absolute, and she was expected to comply with all his demands. This period of her life was marked by depression and attempted suicide. Mouna's confinement was not just physical but also emotional. She was forbidden to speak to men, see female friends not approved by her husband, play sports, or even laugh loudly in public. Her life was a series of strict rules and punishments, which took a significant toll on her mental health. She describes her life as a nightmare where she felt helpless and sad. The isolation and lack of freedom were overwhelming, and she often found herself crying and feeling desperate. Mouna's experiences highlight the restrictive roles women played in Saudi Arabian society during the 1980s. Women were expected to be subservient, obedient, and confined to their homes. This societal structure was deeply ingrained, and Mouna faced significant challenges in navigating these norms. Her story is a testament to the struggles many women faced in such environments. Despite the challenges, Mouna found a way to build her own fortune. She started by selling unwanted designer goods and jewelry that her husband brought back from his business trips. Using the proceeds, she invested in real estate and stocks in Lebanon and the United States. This entrepreneurial spirit helped her gain financial independence and eventually build a personal fortune estimated to be over $300 million. Mouna's entrepreneurial ventures were diverse and successful. She invested in various sectors, including real estate, fashion, and finance. Her business acumen and strategic investments allowed her to accumulate wealth independently of her husband. Her success in business also gave her a sense of purpose and empowerment, which was crucial in her journey towards liberation. After 20 years of marriage, Mouna finally divorced Nasser Al-Rashid in 1996. The divorce was not without its challenges. She faced significant backlash from the Saudi press and her ex-husband's family. However, she remained determined to start a new life. Her divorce marked the beginning of her liberation. She moved to Paris, where she could live freely and pursue her passions. She became known for her extensive collection of haute couture and her philanthropic efforts. Mouna's divorce was a complex and challenging process. She had to navigate the legal system in Saudi Arabia, which was heavily biased against women. She also faced opposition from her ex-husband and his family, who sought to maintain control over her life. Despite these challenges, Mouna persevered and eventually secured her freedom. Her divorce was a significant milestone in her journey towards independence. In 2000, Mouna wrote her autobiography, La Vérité, which detailed her life in Saudi Arabia and her struggles. The book became a bestseller but also sparked controversy. Her ex-husband and oldest son sued her publishers, arguing that the book breached France's privacy laws. Despite the backlash, Mouna's book had a positive impact on many Arab women. She received letters from women across the Arab world who admired her courage and wished they could do the same. Mouna's story has inspired many Arab women who face similar challenges. Her courage in speaking out against the injustices she faced has given hope to those who feel trapped in their own golden cages. Her autobiography has been translated into several languages and has become a symbol of resistance against patriarchal societies. It highlights the importance of women's empowerment and the need for change in societal norms. Today, Mouna Ayoub is one of the richest women in the world, known for her flamboyant lifestyle and extensive collection of haute couture. She owns one of the largest private collections of designer dresses and has been a frequent guest at the Cannes Film Festival. Her story serves as a testament to her resilience and determination. Despite facing significant challenges, she has built a life of her own and continues to inspire others with her courage and entrepreneurial spirit. Mouna is also known for her philanthropic efforts. She supports various charities, particularly those focused on women's rights and education. Her philanthropy reflects her commitment to empowering women and creating positive change in society. Her legacy extends beyond her personal wealth. It includes the impact she has had on the lives of many women around the world. Thanks for watching the story of Mouna Ayoub, a woman who lived 20 years in the golden cage of an Arab billionaire. Her journey is a powerful reminder that even in the most confined and oppressive situations, there is always the potential for liberation and self-empowerment. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more engaging content next time. We'll keep bringing you stories that you won't want to miss.